All right, we're up on the barn on this west side. We're gonna put these windows in, and before we get the windows put in, what we want to do is waterproof this sill. Any type of moisture or anything gets in there, it will roll back out towards the outside of the building and then run down this house wrap. So what we want to do is protect these corners that are bare. And so the way I like to do it is just take some of this window wrap, which we'll use to wrap our window flanges once we get them installed. But I cut them about, I don't know, 5 or 6 inches, but I just like to use this 2x6 window jam. Gives me like about a 5.5 or so piece. And this is the way I like to do them. So if I can peel this off. This is like a rubber adhesive tape that is really killer stuff. And you basically just want to make sure you cover up the house wrap and the wood, and I hang it over about halfway or so. I mean, you could come back in and tape more of this corner, which we might do, but what we do is cut down this edge here just on the side and then fold this down, push it up in here. And this tape works really on pressure, so you really got to make sure you push. That's how it bonds to stuff. And then we'll take another piece of this, cut it about like a 3x3 square, and then take just a couple little reliefs cut. People call them like bow ties or something like that, but what you're trying to do is just prevent water from getting underneath this in this corner here. So what I like to do is just, these little relief cuts allow you to kind of bend and manipulate this tape in a way to create like a nice waterproof thing. And so, like I said, you need to really push hard. I do have a little roller for this. I just haven't found it yet. It's buried in all my tools. So we'll do that with all 5 of the windows, and then we'll come back and we'll add another one just to give us some just to get us past the window itself. And we'll do that on all 5 windows, and then we'll be throwing the windows in. Four and 3/4. 54 3/4. So you want to take a diagonal measurement. Cut the nail so the window won't fall out. All right, there's the one. So we'll just get all these nails set in, and then we'll tape it, and then we'll jump on the next one. So the nailing flange on these windows are not really wide. It's really hard to get your hammer in here and not hit the window. So a good little trick is to use your nail set and turn it backwards. And so you put the big part on the head of the nail, and then you just tap it in. Goes in real nice, and then that way you're not risking hitting the window with your hammer.
Okay. Look at the fire.
Oh wow. What the heck?
There's a big fire over there. It's probably controlled. I don't know if you can see it way back. Maybe I'll try to zoom in.
That's crazy.
But that's That is a very large
a
fire.
Huge fire.
They do a lot of controlled burns out here, and this is a good day to do it because it's not super windy. But yeah, I just turned the camera on. I was going to start talking, and then I saw that out of the corner of my eye. But so right now, Levi is going to tape the windows. And so the way that we're going to do it, or I should say he's going to do it, is he's just measuring how big he needs to make the pieces, and then he'll run the tape down the sides first, and then he'll do the top piece. And that is so that if, you know, water gets behind your siding here, it'll come down, it'll hit that tape on the top. And then because this top tape will overlap the bottom one, the water will just run past. So like on this window here, you can see the tape is over the top of these side pieces to keep it from getting water inside. And then you don't tape the bottom because why?
Well, any water that gets in there, you want it to escape. So you don't want to lock it back in there. So if this window ever sweats or anything on the inside, and it runs down and gets into the track, it'll have a way to go out. So our sills have a little bit of a slope. That water will run, it's sitting on this tie back, it'll run and roll out of here and escape. So if you ever have a driving rain going up, we have more problems to worry about. So.
Have any of you seen rain that goes upward? All right, well.
So we got all these cut, and the way I do it is just hold it up here and kind of mark it, and then throw it down on the roof and cut it. Luckily we haven't put any paper on the roof yet, which we'll be doing next. But and then again, you want to do your sides first, and you're trying to cover up these nail holes because that's a penetration that you want to make sure is sealed. And so you just want to hold it like a little bit away from the window, like about 1/8 of an inch or so, so it sits nice and flat. And then again, this tape works with pressure, so you really want to push hard and make sure that it gets sealed over these nail holes. That way you never have any type of issue. We'll do both sides.
And I'm gonna try and balance on the roof here and not fall off.
Tanya's here to hold the windows while we get them nailed. She's vitally important. And I like to have it just do just a couple inches past the flange. Makes me feel good. That's what the manufacturer recommends. Again, we're not professionals. This is how we're doing it. So you get your sides, and then you saw me measure the top. Just have it go past the sides. You're just trying to prevent water. If water ever got behind your siding, you want to make sure that it escapes. It doesn't cause any issues. This tape is my nemesis. Stick it to the window first is a little trick. And then good push. All right. Another one down.
So, we may have mentioned in another video that we are going to paint these windows. We really wanted to buy the black vinyl windows because we are going to be painting the barn black. But those windows were like between $400 and $500 each for the exact same window, just in black. We are going to, obviously, we'll put a primer on the window and then paint. We decided to try spray paint. We'll do one, we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't go well, we'll try something different. But obviously it's too cold right now too, so we'll have to wait till the spring or on a day where we have maybe
nice
some warm temps. Definitely it's been a more mild winter, so
let's hope it continues.
yeah. All right, well, we're gonna continue on the rest of the windows. Well, all right, so all the windows are in and they've all been taped. Well, nailed and then taped. The plan is for us to start now on waterproofing the roof. So putting the felt paper, tar paper, whatever you like to call it, down, and the fire and snow? Ice and snow?
We decided not to do ice and snow, remember?
Oh, yeah. I didn't remember that. Okay, so we're not doing that. We're just doing the felt paper.
Yeah. Yep. So I'll jump down and grab that and we'll, I don't know, should we pre-cut it?
Oh, I don't
feel
know.
like it'd be easier. All right, we'll jump on that. So I think what we're gonna have to do is have you come down here. We're gonna start unrolling this and get it all the way rolled out.
Okay.
And then we'll be able to tuck it up underneath of the tie back a little bit, and we'll just get it up here. So we'll try to do that. But I just need you to stand down here and then just hold it.
Okay.
You got it.
He says I got it. I don't think I got it. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's roll this out. Tanya's gonna hold that in, and then we're gonna attempt to tuck this up underneath of the tie back, just to give us a little bit of waterproofing before we do flashing and all that stuff. Gonna cut this long for now. Just a little. So it's to that first line. I think I'm gonna have to work it though. So let me tack it first. You can have yours go up onto the wall, not tucked up underneath there yet. Just gonna do a couple tacks here. So down. Yep, right there.
Oh my gosh. So cool.
It was a good thought to do it like that, but all right. All right, let's get you down. Hey, that one's upside down. Come on, grip right. Well, all right. We got it all waterproofed. Windows are in. It's starting to sprinkle rain right now, which it was not supposed to do, but you know how that goes. But all the tar paper is down. I have plastic caps in all the rafters, and also put plastic caps in all the studs too, making it extra strong. We ended up rolling up the tar paper up the roof just a little, and then have the house wrap kind of flash down on top of it just to create like just a temporary waterproofing. When we side this, we'll flash that whole intersection before we put the roofing on, and then of course we'll side up to the flashing. So I'm about to clean up and go inside. Tanya's got lunch ready, and it looks like I'm gonna get rained out today, so probably catch you guys back in the morning.